the power, especially of the media. You hear one thing repeatedly, you start to believe it. Men give birth. You don't say men give birth, you're a hater. Oh, worse, you're a science denier. Get that? Science says men give birth. How's that? American Medical Association wants sex removed from your birth certificates. So you're a kid and you think, well, you know, by golly, I really do think human beings are divided between male and female. Doesn't deny that there are people who identify as the opposite sex. That is irrelevant to the point of whether there is just male or female. There's a biological fact. Chromosomes, genitalia, there are biological facts, hormones, that pertain to one sex or the other. But if you're told from first grade that's not true, that's why we're not calling you boys and girls. We're going to call you students, as is done now increasingly in schools. Can't call them boys and girls. That implies that that's all there is. Not true. So you have a kid, high school kid, let's say, or college kid, and they actually believe there are two sexes. They're hated. That's how sick this country and the West have become. Well, not the West, the English-speaking countries. In France, they still believe there are two sexes. This is a particular sickness in the Anglo-Saxon countries. I don't know why. I'm just describing the reality. What did the New Zealand Prime Minister announce? We played it, remember that? All truth comes from the government. What we say is true. There is no other truth. Right. But the folks at the Trump hater crowd is angry at Hungary, not New Zealand. It's a derangement, but I covered that last hour. You want to be happier? You find kindred spirits. That's the best answer at this time. And your kids need it. Your kid attends a TPUSA or Prager Force conference. Even if it's like next week, I will be doing a Prager Force video, Zoom. There were just all over the world, Prager Force young people will ask me questions on Zoom. Then they get to see each other. They say, wow, look at that. There's a charming guy from England. There's a pretty girl from Alabama. And listen to them talk. Yes, that's a big deal. You have to find your kids' kindred spirits or you'll lose them. Not to mention they'll lose their happiness. And you need to find kindred spirits. That should be your greatest hunt right now.